Hey, Jason here, and I got the Diplomat in here because uh, I lost some footage, and the beginning of this video for the wipers was some of that footage. So uh, instead of just cutting to where it's already out, I'm going to tell you what I did in the first part. I first disconnected the wires, and then I unbolted the three nuts that are on the wiper motor. And for me, since it was already, because the piece was already broken, I just had to pull it out, and then of course I took this off, and then I loosened up those nuts and pulled out the whole mechanism, and it was already apart because a couple of the bushings were already destroyed. So that was what I did to take it out. If you are taking it out and it's still connected there, there's that nut on the stud for the wiper motor. You can unscrew that and then take the whole mechanism, that part off, and then pull the motor out. That's probably what you can do. So and now to the rest of the video that was recorded a while ago. So I sent back the other ones that I had. They was said that they were for my 78 Diplomat, but they were not. So what I did get instead was this set here. You see these all over the place. I seen a lot for like the e-bodies, but also, so I got from Amos Obsolete off of eBay, so I could send it back a lot easier. And what you doing, Baxter? You coming to help? And cheaper than the other one I got too. So I don't need this piece because that's the same as that, and this goes inside there. So there's a spring as well. I'll show you how this all goes together. Right now what I'm going to do is I'm cleaning everything off, like the old bushings. There's actually even still bushing material on this. They got really hard and crunchy, and so yeah, I'm just gonna get this off, clean it up really good, and I think I should find a grease, and definitely for here. Let's see what I have in the garage here. I also got these wiper linkage bushings. I got the Dorman ones. These are the correct ones that will fit into these spots here. I did have these. They were not the correct ones because they don't have a little tab thing. They're also considerably smaller. So this one is similar, but yeah, these are not for that. So I don't know what those are for. I don't know why I even have them. But I got a pack of 10, so that'll cover this and then a truck. So I did check to see what I should use for these bushings, and they were saying white lithium would be the best. And so yeah, I'm gonna put a little bit around these, and then around here. So I'll just put a little bit. I don't need a lot. I don't know how much I need. And then this, I can tell. So that's right over there. Based on those wear marks, this should just pop right in. Could heat it up a little bit if I wanted, but I already had it in one, so it just pops in there. Promise. Oh, it's going to be all over me. see, I think that goes, this goes in here. I'm just kind of doing it, it's extra. This goes in between springs, I'm guessing. And then this runs back and forth between there. Yeah, okay, what I did was I actually used this, and then I put it down on this side first, and then put pressure, and then squeeze that, and then it popped down. Yeah, cool. So then we've got basically that, I think, yeah, that, like that. That goes in there. And then this one goes in there. I'm going to have to refer to some photos. I have my book. I'll have to make sure that everything is lined up right. Otherwise, yeah, we're just a little bit of grease. And same thing, just kind of press them on. Here. So that's all in. So just to verify, so yeah, this that is there, and that like that. So goes like so. I'm going to run this under hot water. I've got a very hot sink, so I'm going to see if that helps to get this one to pop in. That worked pretty good. I did have to use the pliers to help press that in. So let's just try to get this one pressed in. So I'm just going to snap that right in there, and then to get it in, hopefully I could just work it in through the hole and not have to worry about the fact that I've already attached all of this. All right, let's start over. So we're going to put this in, attached. So this little, where did it go? This little nut comes off with the 3/8. Just comes right off this post here. So we're going to attach this back to here, slide that all in there, and then screw that back in.
What you doing?
Putting this in. Little wiper thing. Do you have fries for me or something? Or did you just come to eat them in front of me?
Share with you.
Now, this all attached. This should just go right on in, like so. get those whatever these things are. Yeah, that goes in. Just my little pliers so I can pull that in. There you go. Need to be tight yet. On this side. And you got this, because this has to go up the other way. That. Don't worry about that once I get it there. There we go. Look at that. All right, let's get this in. So that's like, there we go. Kind of make sure that's in the right position. Don't you go down there. There, right on in. Right? Oh. There we go. Just get these in there and started. There we go. All right. Oh, what did I just freaking break? I did. Yep, good thing I have that other one because I'm going to use it. So I had it on this way and it was supposed to go in this way. I was stupid. All right. It is the next day and I am ready to finish this. So I put the old one back on and I'm gonna put this one on the correct way. It took me a whole 2 minutes to get this thing back out, so I'm gonna press this back in, throw it back in, and then throw the nut on. I ended up taking it in and heating it up under hot water and pressed it in. That worked out a lot better. And yes, this is the way it's supposed to be. Goes like that. Yeah, it seems to be good. All right. Tighten those up, plug it in, cover it up, put the cover on, put the wipers on. put a blade on and see how that works. Nothing to want to touch. They're not really, neither of them are touching. Well, yeah, I mean, I'll have to look at that and see what's going on. I wonder if that's bent. And then this one too, it's just not being pressed down. So I went on the Facebook internet page and asked the question about why these weren't touching the windshield. And you see this little locking mechanism here? This slides down to lock it into the pivot arm, but when it's open, it keeps this arm from going down. And how you can see this one now, you know, I've slid it in, and so now this is able to move down more, so you can see the difference there. So that is what the problem was. Sweet. So for this one, I actually couldn't get it to hold anymore, and so I put it on without it being, so I'm going to try that. So let's try to get this. There we go. So I'm going to put it on like that, and when I put it down, actually I'll have this go all the way down. If I press down enough, it'll, you know, I can press down on this, pull back on this, and then it should snap in. So let's park them. Still in the way. All right. Well, let's get this back on the normal way, and then let's see if I can. I just, oh, so. Well, that was it. Kind of feel like this one could be, I don't know, maybe it was a little too far, but that's fine. I'm not touching it again. All right, well, that's it. Wiper's done. Thanks for watching. There will be bigger stuff coming soon on other cars, and minor stuff on this one. So just undercarriage, I think. So stay tuned, and catch you next time.